Hello, so in this video, we are going to implement the microservice architecture in our Node.js application, okay, using the Express framework, okay. So, first of all, let's start from the scratch, okay. So, we are going to our desktop, making a new app called microservice arch dash, and we are going to create a product inventory app, okay, where users can place an order for a product and the admin can create new products, update products, and delete the products. In this video, we are going to implement the product services. Okay, so and in the next 2-3 videos, we will gonna implement the inventory and the order service and the authorization service. Okay, and we will be using the Node.js Express. Then there is RabbitMQ. Okay, for the message broker, and then we will be using the PostgreSQL database, and then we have the Prisma. Okay, so let's get started. CD into that microservice arch, link it. Okay, inside this we have our product services. Okay, so product services, CD into that product services. Okay, then I'm going to use the pnpm package manager. Okay, you can use the npm. I'm using pnpm. So pnpm init, and then we are going to initialize the TypeScript. Okay, so npx tsc dash dash init. Okay. So we initialize the TypeScript, and now we want to install some dependencies and dev dependencies. So we have like the pnpmi express that we have a .env. Okay, so let's download this. Then we have like the dev dependencies. Okay, so pnpmi dash dash save dev uh, at the rate types of express. Okay, so here we have installed the types for the express. Then I have to install the what prisma also. Okay, so npmi prisma orm. uh, how much time it will take. Okay, so now create a new folder called source folder. So source folder, inside the source folder we have a file name index.ts. Okay, so inside the source folder, inside the source folder we have index.ts, and in that source folder we have some new files called folders called like controllers. Okay, all the logic for the creating product, deleting and updating or getting the products. Okay, so all the logic goes here. So mkdir controllers, then we have mkdir routes. Okay, then we have something called config. Okay, we'll get to this. Okay, so coming to the routes, so cd routes. Okay, inside the cd routes we have index.ts. Okay, so index.ts, we have another folder called like product routes routes.ts. Then inside the config, and sorry and inside the config we have a index.ts also inside the config. So that's also done. Now go back to the controllers. Sorry, cd cd con wait a second, controllers, ah, control, it is not happening. ah yeah, controllers. Okay, so inside the controllers we have a like something like this where it goes. So product controller dot ts. Okay, maybe give this another name like create product controller dot ts. Okay, so now let's get product controller dot ts, and then we have get products controller dot ts. Then we have um, uh, update product controller.ts, and then we have something called delete product. Okay, So delete product controller.ts. Okay, so nice. Now we have all the files. Okay, so now let's see this into the Visual Studio CD CD. Yeah. So now open this in Visual Studio Code. So these are all the files we have. Okay, we have some .env express prisma and dev dependency also at the types of express. Okay, so let's do the like bootstrapping, some bootstrapping. Okay, so come into this tsconfig.json. Okay, this was initialized when we typed like npx tst registration. Okay, so come into this, search for the root directory. Okay, search for this root directory and then come here and then type source. Okay, so which is our root directory? It is this folder source. Okay, and then we have the out directory. Okay, so inside this out directory I'm going to type the dist folder. Okay, so whatever the TypeScript code is, okay, we are writing in the source folder. It will then compile to JavaScript code and then will be saved in that dist folder. Okay, so now we have taken the TypeScript code from the source folder, saved into the dist folder. Then what we have to do? Okay, we have to run that index.js inside the dist folder. Okay, so how we are going to do that? So dev. Okay, so first compile the code, uh, then run what? Run dist slash index.js. Okay. Oh, nice. Done. Okay, done some basic bootstrapping. Now come to this source index.ts. Okay. Now let's create a simple Express app. Okay. So import Express from Express. Import Express from Express. Then initialize an app app. Sorry. Yeah. So done with this. Then come to that sorry. What was the app config? Huh. Now come to this config index.ts. Okay, what we are going to write here, we are going to give some port mapping. What is the port mapping here? Okay, so wait a second, let me write this first. What is the port we will going to use for our this app, express app? It is like process.env.port, and then what's the default port? It is 3001. Okay, so we are going to use this 3001 port to listen to our app this. Okay, so app dot listen, what's the port? Config dot port. Okay, config dot port cl, uh, product app is listening to port sorry, config dot port. Okay, done with this thing. Let me do it this transport equals to config dot port, config dot port, then copy this thing and type the port here. Okay, so nice. Okay, so done with this folder, and then let's do some basic routing. Okay, so what's the basic routing here? Whatever the like API endpoint hit this route slash API, go to this route. Okay, go to this routes. Okay, so come to inside this routes. So okay, inside this index.ts. Okay, export the routes, const routes equals to um, router. Okay, import this from this express. Okay, router, and then just import this routes. Okay, come here. Okay, so routes. Okay, so routes dot use whichever the API endpoint hit this route slash API. What is this like? Slash API slash products. Come to this route. Okay, uh, and then go where? Go to this route, product services. Where do we getting from this product services to? We are getting this from this product routes.ts. Okay, so export response product services equals to router. Okay, just import this over here. Product routes. Okay, come to this. Now we have to initialize the all the like HTTP methods. Okay, so product services dot post. Our first method is going to be a post method. Okay, like we are going to create the product, so we have to use the post method. Okay, post HTTP method. So what's what is our controller name? It is going to be create a product. Create a product. Okay, and inside this we have all the file names. Okay, so which is like create product. Come into this, then import the request object, request, and then import the response from this express. Okay, then what we have to do, we have to export a function. So I will get import this here. So export a function create product, which is an async function. Okay, inside this we have a request, and then we have a response, which is an arrow function. Okay, we are going to use the try catch method. Product, import this over here. Then what we need, okay, so what is our schema for the product? Okay, it is going to be like, we have a name for the product, we have the description for the product, and then we have the price for the product. Okay, so request where we will get this name, description, and the price we are getting from this request.body. Okay, so now what to do with that name, description, and the price of the product? We are going to send a response. What's the response here? Okay, so what is the response here? It is going to be like message product 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 has been created. Okay, or has been created. What's the data of the product? It is like some name, some description, and some price. uh, what's the status code for like creating something? Okay, so it's very easy. It is status code of 201. Okay, nice. Okay, if anything goes wrong, what we are going to do, we are going to send a response rest dot status. What's the status? Okay, so 500 for what? JSON message. Okay, so like if anything is wrong from our side, which is an internal server error, we give a status code of 500. Okay, message internal server error. So done with the create product for now. Let's see if it works. It is going not to work. We will face an error. Let's face it first. Okay, so Postman, go to this Postman. If you don't have Postman, please install it. So what was our router? Okay, so it was like localhost API products. Okay, so products is what it was, a post route, and then inside body, inside go to this body, not this none, but go to this raw and select the JSON format. Okay, so now what we have the name, product one. Okay, then what we have the description. What's the description? It is like product one description. Okay, and what we have then, price. We have a price for the product. Okay, what's the price? What's the price of the product? It is 1234. Nice. Send a response. We will get an error, obviously. We have to first start the application. Okay, the pnpm run dev. Okay, it is going to run on 3001. Supra app is listening to port 3001. We got a new folder dist. Inside this we have like config controllers routes and this index.js, which is running through this package.json like dev tsc build and node start what dist index.js. Okay, so start this application. Whenever I run this command pnpm run dev, whenever I run this script, go to dist folder and run this file. Okay, so done with the this folder. Let's see how our app is running. It is running on 3001 port. Give an error message, internal server error. What is going wrong? Okay, let's see what is going wrong. Let's paste the error over here. Error, show me the error. What's the error? Again, send the response. We didn't get any error. Why I'm not getting an error? I don't know. Or whatever. I already knew the issue. Okay, so come to this index.issue, and you every time you create something like this, okay, you have to parse the body. Okay, parse which body equals dot body. You have to parse this. Okay, take it. So come to this. Type over here app.use express.json. And this is a middleware. Okay, it runs first before this API all routes. It runs before the basically if some function runs before your routes, it is a middleware. Okay, so pnpm run dev. Then come over here again. We have now created our product with the name, document, forward description, and this pricing. Okay, so now we need a database. Okay, we are not going to do our CRUD operations like this. Okay, we want a database. Okay, to go on to the production level. So I am going to run a database locally. If you want like a database from Neon, Avian Tech, you can do this. But I am going to do a like run my database locally. Okay. So how to run your database locally? Okay. So first I'm going to see if my daemon is running or not. My daemon is not running. I have to go to the Docker desktop. If you don't have a Docker desktop, please install this. Uh, okay. Okay, so to run a database locally, you have to type like docker run on detachment mode. What are the environment variables? -e. What's my password? Postgres underscore password, and we don't have a. Okay, so Postgres password, some random password, or maybe Karen Berman. Okay, so this is the password. For support mapping here, it is 5432 colon 5432 Postgres. Postgres. Okay, is it running? Let me remove this. Huh. So no. So now our database is running locally. Docker PS. You can see what containers you are running. I have one container. This container. Okay. So nice. Now we have to initialize the Prisma. Okay, so what's Prisma? Prisma gives you to make Prisma is an ORM. Uh, it helps you making like schemas and connect to your database. Okay, whatever the database you want. Okay, so how to initialize the Prisma? Okay, so pnpm glx Prisma migrate dev name init. Okay, and like if you are using something called npx, then how to do this? You can do npx prisma migrate dev hyphen name init. Okay, but I am going to use the pnpm glx prisma migrate dev dash dash name init. Okay, so run this command. Ah, how much time it will take? Yeah. Oh, sorry. It's not the right command. Okay. So what? Sorry. PNPM DLX Prisma init. Okay. So this is the command. Okay. Sorry. My bad. Uh, that command that migrate dev. Okay. It is to like migrate to the database. Okay. So we have initialized the Prisma. Okay. Everything is working fine. Come to this Prisma folder. Okay. A new folder has been generated. Come to this schema Prisma, and for now like skip this line. Okay, delete this line. Now we have to create a model for our products. We have to press okay, so our product will have an id which is a type of string. Then it is an id. We have to give this at the rate id. Okay, it is very important. Then what's the default? We are going to give a default id like different uuid random uid. Okay, it is a long string of long alphanumeric string. Okay, then our products will have a name which is a type of string. Then our product will have a description which is a type of string. Then we have the pricing, which is type of int. Int. Okay, nice. Okay, so this is our like product schema. Okay, so remove this thing, and then we have to migrate. Okay, so how to migrate? pnpm glx prisma migrate dev dash name in it. Okay, so this is the command to like migrate. Okay, and after this dash name in it, okay, you can type anything like run youtube. Okay, go or go in it or go in it. Okay, you can type anything. Okay, you want going to type what's the error? Chant. Oh, obviously. Okay, so when I run command like pnpm dlx prisma init, okay, this file .env was generated automatically. So we have to type our credentials for our database. Okay, so when we created the database, so docker run dash t postgres password. What's the postgres password? It is Karan Burman. Karan Burman. Karan Burman. Burman. Okay, so what's the username? It is Postgres. By default, it is Postgres. This is the port mapping 5432 we have. Okay, and then at last you have to type like Postgres. So done with this. Now it should work quickly. pnpm direct user migrate dev dash name और go in it. हाँ हो जा भाई, कितना टाइम लगेगा? Postgres are not valid. Please make sure. So I think I know what's the issue. Okay, we have no issues with our code, but something like okay, so like I don't know if it resolves the issue, but we can try. Okay, so like type of Windows plus R. Okay, go to the services.msc. Okay, tap OK, and then find the Postgres here. Okay, Postgres. Where is the Postgres? Postgres. I cannot find the Postgres. PRO phone. Yeah, Postgres. Okay, so stop the service. Okay, stop the service, then pause this, and then let me do this again. pnpm. Oh, wait a second. Wait a second. Yeah, okay. So हो जा भाई अब तो. Right. Yeah, now it is synced with our database. Okay, now we can do the npm run dev. Oh, sorry, not npm run dev. It was pnpm run dev. Hmm. So now come to our like create product. Okay, so now we have to create like what? We have to create the product and save into that database. Okay, so how we are going to do that? Okay, so first we need the prisma client. Our prisma client, where is our prisma client? It was automatically generated when we ran the command pnpm glx prisma migrate dev dash name in it. Okay, so import what? Import prisma client from at the rate prisma slash client. Okay, and then import in oh sorry, no, not import. Okay, so now do this like const prisma equals to new prisma client. Okay, and then call this. So now we got the prisma. We will be get all these id name description and the price over here. Okay, now over into this prisma. Okay, so what are we going to do? We will gonna create a new product with this name description and the price. So how to do this? Const new product. New product equals to await, because it is an async function and database operations are generally asynchronous operations. Okay, so await prisma dot products. Where will this product comes from? It is coming from this model. Okay, so prisma dot products dot create. Okay, what to create? We are gonna create the data. What goes inside the data? The name goes inside the data, the description and the price. Okay, now there is no error. Okay, so once I created the product, okay, what we are going to send is product has been created, and what's the data here? What is the product, which is the new product. Okay, so like this new product. Hmm. So if let's give a if check here also. So if there is no name, or if there is no description, or if there is no price, what we are going to do, we are going to send a response that message, please fill, please please fill all the required fields maybe. And what's the status code? It is a pad request 403. Okay, and then after this message we are going to return the user. So done with the product id, npm run dev, back to the database server. Now let's create the product. So now we are able to create a new product, which is with this ID, with this name product one, description product one, description, and this price would be 4. Okay, so nice. Now let's create all these other controllers. Okay, so first is the get products controller. Okay, so let's do this. Okay, and I'm not going to repeat this again and again. Okay, so let me make a new folder name called database. Okay, inside this database we have a file named index.ts. Okay, and then paste this over here, and then export this so that we can use all over the containers. Okay, so if I now remove this, I get this error. Prisma, like import this from dot slash database. Okay, dot slash database slash index.ts, but we don't have to write the index.ts. Okay. Hmm. So now get products controllers. Okay, we have to write of the function. Okay, so import. Okay, what to import? The request from express, response from the express, and then uh, write a function. Like, sorry, export const. Go to this product routes. Okay, yeah, let's initialize this. Okay, so it will be a get route, get route, and then like get all products. Okay, so nice. So export const get all products. So okay, so async, which is an async function, and request object request. Sorry, request, then response. What's the response? Response coming from the express, and then we have the try catch method inside this. Then what we have? Then we have all the products. Okay, where we are getting the products, all the products, we are going to use the await method. We are going to like all the products are coming from what, this prisma dot products dot find many, and no objections, no requirements. Okay, and then send all the products to the user. How do we send this? We send this by like all, can we do something like this? All products, obviously not. Hmm. So just send all the products, and then let me copy this thing. We have to type return over here. Uh, Copy this and just paste it over here. So now it is working. Import this get all products. Should work. Okay, so npm run dev. So to get all the products, it is a get method. Is that a get method? It is a get method. So should like all products. We have an array of products. Inside this we have one object. Okay, so nice. Okay, so now how to get a single product? We have to like get method, and then inside this we have the product id. So get product, get product, get product. Okay. Okay, so come to this get product controller. Okay. Hmm. So first import the prisma, and then what we have is like copy this from others. get product control, copy this thing, and then we have another thing like this. Okay, so copy this also. Okay, okay, okay. So now it is all working. What's the name? It is get product. uh, okay, so inside this we have this try catch method. Okay, so first we have to get the product ID. Okay, so first product ID, from where we are getting this product ID, it is like rec.params.product ID. Okay, now yeah, how this going to work? Okay, so we are getting the request parameters, product ID. Okay, so like where is this? Okay, so basically we are fetching this thing. Okay, so we are fetching the product ID from the root, from the route. Okay, or route URL. Okay. Whew. Get product controller. Okay, so now we have to find this particular product in our Prisma database. Okay, in our Postgres database. Okay, so const existing product equals to await prisma dot products dot find first where the id is equals to this product id. Okay, so where does this id came from? It is coming from this. Okay, so id, product id. Okay, product id. Okay, so and then we are going to send this existing product to the user. Okay, so what is this? Product, this existing product. Okay, but what if we uh, don't found the product? Okay, what if we don't have this existing product? Okay, what if the id is wrong, it gives us a false or whatever. Okay, so in that case, if the existing product doesn't exist, okay, so we are going to send a response. What is this message? It is a message that product not found. Okay, so nice. What's the status here? It is like 404, 404, and then we have, and then after sending the response we have to return the user. Then we have a like, what's the error? If we get an error, it is going to be like internal server error. Okay, so now we are also done with this product. Hmm. So now let's test the application. npm render. uh, so now we are getting all the products. Then if we copy this id and paste it over here, we should get product and then this directly. Okay, not an array. hmm. So product, this. Okay, so yeah, it is working. Let me create one more product. Product 2 with product 2 with some price 599. Cannot post obviously. So we have created a product 2. Okay, then we got it. Body get. Can we get the product 2? Obviously we are going to get the product 2, but for मन की शांति के लिए. Okay, so part 2. Now we get the part 2. Now we have two more controllers. First one is the delete and the update. Okay, so yeah, we just have to copy things. Okay, so just copy this get product whole thing. Okay, copy and then paste it to this delete. Okay, so not the get product, it is to delete product. Okay, so and then what we are going to do after this thing. Okay, before this. Okay, so await prisma dot products dot sorry, delete to whom? Delete where the id matches with the product id. Okay, and then just type over here like a message that the product has been deleted. Okay, so nice. internal server error, get product internal server error. Okay, so done with this delete product, and then just copy this thing and paste it to the update product also. I'll just paste it over. So obviously, let's copy to this and paste it over here. Then what we have to do is to copy all those things, update it, update, update, update. Okay. Hmm. What to update? Okay, so we have to give things like what are we going to update. So we are going to take those things from the name, the description, sorry, description, and the price from request dot body. Okay, so we are going to update all those things, the name, description, the price. Okay, and then just save this into a variable like const updated product. Then send this to the user. Updated product. Uh, yeah, it should work now. Okay, so npm run dev. Hmm. So now what's so this was the product. Now we want to update patch. Okay. Oh, we didn't set the routes, right? So what's the route here? It is the like first one is the patch, and then this is what update product, and this is the delete product. What's the HTTP method? It is delete. Okay. So and npm run dev. Uh, yeah, what we are going to update. Okay, so it is like to update it. Uh, updated product description, and what's the price here? Let's say 99, only 99. Okay, so try to update it. Yeah, so now it is like product. Sorry for the disturbance. So now the product has been like updated or whatever. Then we and like test this delete also. Okay, so if we delete, product has been deleted. Now we should have only one product. Okay, so let me find this product. It should do like product not found. And then like, get all the products. Let me get all the products. Only have one product. Okay, so thanks for watching this video. In the next video, we are going to learn about uh, the inventory service. Okay, and then we are going to connect those inventory service and the product service through RabbitMQ. Okay, like we will create a product and then eventually our inventory will get automatically created. Okay, through like with as same as the product ID. Okay, the inventory ID will be same as the product ID. Thanks for watching, guys. Okay.